started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's now the 5th day, the morning of the 5th day. The captain is going in to the harbour master. He's going to sit there until something is done. The boat has been jolting all night. Just to give you some example of how bad it is, I've just poured myself a coffee there. Look at that. Every time there's a jolt, the coffee is just going everywhere. It's just ripping the boat apart. There's a fair chance, you know, if this continues on, you can hear that. You can imagine how that feels for the captain, having his boat basically destroyed. Last night there was a fishing boat. I filmed that there was a fishing boat next door to us. The captain went over in the dinghy, asked them if they could help. They said they would help if they had permission from the guards who are watching us night and day from the shore. The captain went into the guards and said, can we please get permission to get towed out, and they wouldn't allow it. So it's just become a ridiculous situation. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So the captain's gone into the harbour master's office. He wants to make this a case now, whether he gets, you know, arrested. He said he's sitting there until something is done. You know, as for the rest of us, we can't do anything. We can't leave the boat. We can't leave the town. We're basically prisoners. Alright, some of the other things that are happening because we've been stuck here for 5 days. The motor is no longer working. The diesel motor isn't pumping diesel, which means we can't power the fridges. So slowly all our food is, any food that we've got in there is going to go off. The water tanks are now empty. So we've run out of water. So what we do we've still got some buckets of water that we can use to wash our hands and whatever, use the toilet. We're just washing in the sea. We've still got some bottled water to drink. And of course we've still got some canned goods and whatever. But you can feel it as I'm just walking around. The boat is getting pushed further and further into the sand. The waves and the wind are blowing from the front, jolting it all the time. Feel that? I mean, it's just, you know, there's a chance this boat could be ripped apart. Why the stupid moustache? Well, I was hoping today to go in and see this little prick of a harbour master and have a bit of fun with that, but that's not going to happen. It's yes, it's we're in a town where there's no internet access. We cannot even make an international call. All I could do yesterday was call the Canadian embassy, which is representing Australia. They contacted the Australian embassy in Mexico, who then rang me back, who were able to then send an email to people in Australia. On the 10th of April, I was going to hear back from a tender in Australia, the biggest job of my life, $500,000, employing 8 people to produce 325 videos for Queensland tourism. I don't know whether I got it. I don't know whether I haven't got it. I have managed to get an email sent off to people in Australia to tell them I'm marooned off the Cuban coast. But yeah, at the moment that's not so important. It's getting out of this situation.